Hey, what's up you guys? It's January week 2, 2017. The North American International Auto Show has taken place, and that means we have quite a few stories to cover. Let's get into it. So starting us off this week is the 2018 Kia Stinger that was unveiled this week. It will have a twin-turbo V6 which will deliver 365 horsepower. The car will come with rear-wheel drive and have an 8-speed paddle-shift automatic transmission. 0 to 60, 5.1 seconds, that's not bad at all for a sedan. Pricing, yet to be announced. If you look at the competitors, I'm guessing it's going to be anywhere between the $30,000 to $50,000 bracket, depending on what model and what trim, what kind of options you get. Alrighty. Our story number 2 this week is the Mercedes-AMG GT-C. Now, there are several different versions of the AMG GT out. This one's a new one. It will be positioned under the GTR, which is the top of the line, but above the GTS version. It has the same bi-turbo 4.0 liter V8 that is in all the other versions, except for this time it's creating 550 horsepower. 0 to 60 time, you're looking at 3.6 seconds. Top speed is 197. Now, this is basically if you want to be faster than the GTS version, but you don't want to spend the money of the GTR version, which is kind of a more hardcore, kind of track focused. Our story number 3 this week. Mercedes-AMG, once again. This time around, it's the Project 1 teaser. Now, they've teased this in the past, but this is the newest tease. The car will come with a 1.6 liter V6 engine. Now, that seems small, but wait for it. That comes from the Mercedes Formula 1 car, but has been modified for road use. It's going to make at least 1,000 horsepower, and will have at least one electric motor to power the front wheels. That will give it an all-wheel drive system. It'll have maybe 15-mile range on pure electricity, and the expected price for this thing is going to be at least $2.5 million. But when you figure this is probably supposed to be a LaFerrari McLaren P1 Porsche 918 competitor, this is going to be pretty cool, guys. Our fourth and final major story of this week comes from Hethel, England, in the form of the Lotus Exige Race 380. This is going to be based off of the recently unveiled street-legal Lotus Exige Sport 380. This time around, though, it's going to be track-focused. The car will only weigh 2,200 pounds. Will still have this familiar V6 engine, this time 375 horsepower. A sequential transmission, which is fancy for paddle shift. 0 to 60 is only 3.2 seconds, guys. I saw somewhere generating over 500 pounds of downforce at 170 miles an hour. It's going to start at around $121,000. So if you have that much on a track toy, this is a good one to get, in my opinion. Alright, getting into the side stories for this week, we have the Nissan V-Motion 2.0 concept. This is thought to hint at what the next-gen Altima could look like, and I think it looks pretty good. What about you guys? Another side story this week, Jaguar has updated the look of the F-Type. It's not a huge difference, but it's noticeable. I don't like it as much as I used to like the old one, but hey. Also to note, the Type R is no longer available, most likely because the SVR is now available. Our final side story this week is the all-new 2017 Ford GT, which the EPA has announced has a combined 14 miles per gallon despite its V6 EcoBoost engine. Other news from the Ford GT this week, a rumor that it could have a top speed as high as 216 miles per hour was started due to a tech display showing the speedometer on the car.